This is a slightly different YouTube video that I've ever done. I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. So you are gonna see me with like nothing, and I'm just gonna chat to you about a few things that come up in my mind. Yeah, so we're gonna get straight to the video. Let's go. I literally have like no eyebrows. I was thinking, you know, of getting my eyebrows tatted on. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Oh, I forgot to prime my skin. Okay, so I'm no beauty guru here, okay. This is a primer that I use. It's literally just from Boots, or you can get it in any drugstore. My best friend is actually a makeup artist, so if she watches this, she'll probably like cry her eyes out. I literally hate makeup. Like, if I could choose not to wear makeup, I would definitely not wear makeup. Now, my foundation never matches my skin because this is the trouble I have. I'm a regular tanner, so I go to the sunbed shop quite a lot. Obviously, my skin changes. Now, I do wear makeup in the sunbed because it's just long getting it all off. So this is a problem that I have. I go through about God knows how many foundations, okay? Because this is cheap, this is L'Oreal Paris, this is cheap, and this is MAC expensive. This is like £25 per tub. It's the cold one, so NC40, NC37, NC35, so it obviously goes down in shades. I literally like cake my face in foundation. Like, I literally don't care, do you know what I mean? I don't know how people spend hours on their makeup. Like, I just put my face on and go. So this is where we get onto our topic of conversation, right? It's all about learning to love yourself. Now, it's easier said than done. I thought it would be easier just to like do my brows, because me doing my eyebrows is just like a no. So this is the brow pencil that I use. It's from L'Oreal Paris. It is the Brow Expert Eyes thing. I don't even know what shade I use. I just use one that matches my roots, so whatever. I'm going to continue my conversation. Learning to love yourself is so much easier said than done. I've like literally gone through so many phases in my life where I'm just, self-consciousness is a thing, like, anyway, and I have always been someone who's been self-conscious, like, of my image. Okay. When it comes to like my skin and like my appearance, I am so conscious. When I was younger, my skin I used to have really bad eczema. Like, when I say bad, I mean, I can't even begin to describe bad. I had it all over my arms, I had it like my face, my neck, like my whole body, my leg, like everywhere. This was when I was in like primary school, junior school time. As I got older, obviously you go through like puberty and stuff, and like girls go through hormonal changes and things like that. And my skin, not so much the eczema, because the eczema did clear up. My face, like, I had really bad skin when I was younger, in school, in secondary school and stuff. But you know when you look back at photos and then that's when you realise, and you're like, oh my god, like obviously when you don't wear makeup and stuff, you're like, oh wow, okay, like that's what I look like. You're like, what? How did I even go to school like that? And yeah, my skin was really bad. Now, I've been on like several tablets, creams, like steroids, obviously the pill contraception, that obviously can have an effect, but I found a pill that like at the minute is perfect for me, so that's not like a major issue. But this is how like I've dealt with trying to learn to love yourself. So firstly, the gym, like, it sounds so silly, but honestly, the gym, when you first start, yes, it is more of a physical stimulation, and you feel like you are, a lot of people join the gym to do or to change something physically. That's exactly what I did. But the more you get into the gym itself, like, you genuinely don't understand how much it becomes less of a physical aspect as to reason why you want to go to the gym, but it becomes more of like a mental aspect. Secondly, what has helped me, especially in 2018, doing it more and more, is meditation. This is the contour palette by Sleek. It is the Light 3731. Again, it's just from Boots and stuff. I just use I use a blend of this one and that, and then I just go over this blush with on my cheeks. Really, that's all I do. Meditation has been huge in the past year. It's all about mindfulness and being in the moment, and being in the present moment, and just like embracing the now. I started doing a lot of meditation via an app called Headspace. You can get it on the App Store as well, and that genuinely helped. It was like 10 minutes a day, and you can choose on that if you do 10 minutes a day or 15 or 20. You can literally choose your timing, and it's perfect. And I started doing that when I was at uni about 3-4 years ago, and that did help me like relax a lot more. But the past year, guys, I've got such a need for knowledge and learning and knowing stuff. Like that's just who I am. And then I just like had the need to know more about myself and stuff like that, right? I'm someone who tends to react quickly and out of anger. 2018 sure did that for me, and my god, I learned a few lessons in 2018, let me just say. Especially with like some people that I was dealing with in 2018, I got really low mentally. When you're dealing with someone who puts you down quite a lot instead of lifting you up, this is why this year I am trying to learn and focus on myself a lot more. Like basically someone I was dealing with, and they were genuinely just trying to put me down and like just make me feel like shit, basically, which is hard. The amount of times I put myself down because of that really affected me mentally. I was obviously at this point where I was like, right, I'm literally not worth like anything, and what is the point of me doing all this stuff if it's just like not gonna get me anywhere? And meditation genuinely helped me. Like at night time I would do meditation, and if you go on YouTube you can get guided meditations. Now I prefer doing meditations guided because I genuinely struggle doing it by myself and trying to close myself off to the world and like do it myself, right? The meditation is a huge part of my life, and it's helped me like mentally change my perception on things as well. Every night I would do a meditation of some sort, depends how I was feeling. On YouTube you have guided meditations for stress, you have guided meditations for anxiety, anger. Self-love was a huge one that I started doing and still am doing now. It has become a habit. I am happy most of the time, right? And I portray like all this happiness on social media. People always try and portray the best parts of like their life and what, you know, their lifestyle. But honestly, sometimes you don't know what is going on. The first thing I would always say to people, and I work in a gym, so a lot of people have mental blocks when it comes to joining the gym, and a lot of it is self-consciousness and just general like loathing about self. Not always, but in a lot of cases it's loathing about the self. I tell and I try and encourage as many people as possible to meditate. You might think I'm absolutely crazy. If you haven't tried meditating, we don't meditate. 10 minutes a day is all you need. Morning ones, I need to start getting into morning meditations simply because it sets your day up. This is my favourite lipstick ever. I have not been wearing lipstick as much anymore because I prefer lip balm. I thought I would do that before I start talking again. Last year I was attracting a lot of negativity and it was karma. So I had to go through what I went through last year. I'm a massive believer in everything happens for a reason. So now that is honestly my motto in life. Nothing really phases me anymore. If something negative happens, that's just a label anyway. I'm just like, okay, obviously at first you're like, oh my god, this is so annoying and so frustrating. Why is it happening? But now I'm like, okay, this is what it's trying to teach me. But I'm the kind of girl who keeps her cards close to my chest, right? Even my family say recently, oh Shannon, like, you don't talk to us anymore, and you know, when every time people ask me, oh how are you, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm great. I deal with it through meditation, and I come upstairs to my room and I shut everything away. I turn my phone off, I put my phone in the other room so it's just not distracting me, and I meditate. And it sounds so silly, but I'm working on myself physically through the gym. Amazing. And you know, I have my goals when it comes to the gym. I'm working on myself from a mental and spiritual way now, and it's just a journey. I would honestly say, like, if anyone that's going through a hard time right now, it can be anything, please just look after yourself. Like, the amount of times recently, and especially last year, that I put a lot of people first. Not that that's a bad thing, but you have to realize that you are in control of your life. And if your mental health and just general health is slacking, you're going to become just generally like unwell in whatever sense that is, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, it doesn't matter, you will just become unwell. I urge you so much to focus on yourself. I'm not just going to say love yourself, because it's people say that to me all the time. Well, just love yourself. Well, how? Like, tell me how. Meditate. Huge. And I could do more videos on, like, you know, my meditation routine and stuff. Like, that's fine. I'm happy. I'm having a Reiki session next month, which I'm so excited about. And again, I can obviously tell you about that. I honestly just wanted you guys to know and just to start working on yourself. Yes, that is the video done. If you have any questions, then follow my social media. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next video.